check my mic. Give me a second. Alrighty, guys. Welcome back to another episode of the Gaming Update Show, where I give you guys all the games, updates, news, and much, much more. Today, guys, we are here gonna be kind of putting a little bit more attention towards Destiny 2 for right now. Because pretty much, to be honest, when Destiny 2 leaves, there's not going to be really a lot of coverage when it comes to reset, when it comes to Destiny 2. Because, like I said before, after June 9th, there is no more updates. Like I said before, we're not getting Festival of the Lost. We're not going to be getting the Christmas updates. None of those. Like, every single, like, pretty much the last update is on June 9th. Um, and like I said before, I will be pushing myself of hoping that I'm gonna try to figure out how I can do like an automatic update for my PS5 Pro, just so then I can be able to push myself of being able to get my, the game updated when I'm at work. And so then by the time I get back, I could be able to push myself of being able to stream right when I get home, so I don't have to worry about it. Um, and that's kind of what I'm looking at. Um, and and that's kind of where we're at right now. Um, so yeah, so I just these are kind of big things right now because, like I said, when Destiny 2's update is live, yes, there's going to be a lot for me to do, but it's not gonna be like a daily stream. Like for me personally, um, pretty much what I'm going to be doing is that I'm not going to really even play that much Destiny because of it being the last update, and with there might be a lot to do on June 9th, knowing that it's going to be the final update for Destiny 2. Um, and to be honest, this was the kind of the same situation about Destiny 1 when we got an announcement that Destiny 1 was kind of ending, we were worried that we want more, and we've been like posting things about it, doing this, doing that, and then we got a Destiny 2. And so hearing all of this and knowing that because again, like Destiny 1, the only way they could have done Destiny 2 was stop supporting Destiny 1, and that's what happened. Stop they stopped supporting Destiny 1, and after a little while Destiny 2 came out. And then now we've been in Destiny 2 for about 9 years, and now we're officially done, or the service is pretty much done with Destiny 2. And the sad part is that the devs, some of a good chunk of the devs that were working on more content for the game didn't even know about it. Didn't even know that there was going to be no more updates to Destiny 2 in the near future. And I'm trying to understand why the fuck whoever thought it was a good idea to stop the service. Like, again, stopping the service, that's up to them. But knowing that they have never told none of their employees that they were going to, that they didn't know that they were going to be shutting down Destiny 2 servers, or the live service part, for upcoming content and updates and stuff, for like new stories and all that stuff. They were confused. They were like, "Wait, what? I thought we were doing more," you know. And So I'm at this point I'm like a little bit kind of annoyed because there's only two options for the devs that have been working on Destiny 2. That one, they will be moved to Marathon, or these the well technically three options, but the first one is still the same of moving the Destiny 2 team to fully to Marathon. That I feel like is kind of fucked up. Um, because technically Marathon and Destiny 2 are two different things. Because like if you play Marathon and you play Destiny 2, you will know that it's two different games. Like Marathon doesn't even have a story, and raids and all these like really cool, awesome things that you could do it with a six-player team and stuff. Um, like that's gonna it's not gonna feel like that anymore. Like the highest low or the amount of players you could play on Marathon, I think, is up to like 3 players, not 6 players. So, and that's not looking good for Destiny. I mean for Bungie, like Marathon might be successful for a good chunk of people that kind of gave up on Destiny 2, but for hardcore Destiny 2 fans, we're those players that like, oh my god, we want a Destiny 3. Would love to have a Destiny 3, 100%. Mm-mm. So, but as I'm talking about these things with you guys and just relaxing, we're gonna be doing some trials, because I want to make sure that I can get trials done for a good chunk of the player or my characters, um, because I'm starting to get the armor set right now for my hunter right now, and then I need to swap over to warlock just to make sure I can get that trials things going. Because my guess is that the very beginning of this new update, on June 9th, is that um, Iron Banner might be coming out first. And if that's the case, I want to make sure that um, this armor set that's live right now, I make sure I get it for all three of my characters, because there there's there's talk or in the blogs of the under Bungie, saying that there are going to be new armor sets coming for Trials of Osiris, and other, you know, the other two characters, for Iron Banner, Trials of Osiris, and stuff like that. So, and yeah, I don't know. It feels weird. It really feels really weird being able to not play Destiny 2 anymore. Not really hearing anything about updates. Again, and I'm not. Again, there's a good chance that Destiny 3 is not really going to be a thing, as that marathon will be the main game. But there were so many clues within the blog post that kind of like speculate
Welcome
that
to
we
the
will be getting a
trials of
Destiny
Osiris.
3. Like maybe not anytime soon. Like maybe in a couple of years or so, we might start getting like information about Destiny 3. You know, because we're trying to get the rest of these content out for Destiny 2 and stuff. So, you know, because there is a lot of YouTubers out there that are just like saying like, no, we're not getting a Destiny 3. No, we're not going to get a
Find your
Destiny 3.
enemies. Knock them down.
Again,
I
not
know you've done this
everything is
before.
definitely possible. Like, but because of what Bungie has said,
One minute left.
seriously, teammate.
Only one ally is left. not matter. Wins the next one. Opponent revived.
Saying that I didn't do any damage.
Your
What the
trail
fuck?
was on your mean face.
Like, yeah, definitely 100%. I definitely know for a fact that Destiny, or, you know, Destiny 2 still needs a lot of work. But, to be honest, like, Destiny has been, like, my biggest game of all time.
Only one ally is left. It is dead. 1 minute left, my friend. Only one enemy is left.
That works, though.
Round one. Stand tall. Take a moment to breathe.
Okay, knowing that it's still saying that I have 0.0 is not okay, because I did do some damage on him again.
Fight.
I should be doing damage. It's weird that it's not showing anything of that.
One minute left, my friend. Only one enemy is left. Grenade, punching, bullets everywhere. Guardian, my heart still beats.
Oh, now we get some points.
Your team is in the lead. Do not relent. Only one enemy is left. 1 minute left, my friend. Good! Only their ghosts remain. Okay, bring them back and let's do it again. Your team
But like I was saying before, you know, I'll definitely be, you know, because of how much I support Destiny 2, you know, like I would definitely, you know, I would definitely put a little bit of attention towards Destiny or Marathon. Okay, come on, fucking teammates, go in there and push them.
Only one ally is left. Damn.
So, but did you guys see that? That dude went zoom, like he was on a zip line or something. But yeah, no, I just there's gonna be like other things for me to do pretty much for the rest of this year, anyways.
Nothing can stop.
Like 100%. This was another thing I wanted to let you guys know about in this video.
Only one enemy is left. 1 minute left, my friend. Your ally is back in the fight.
Just falling back
Impressive
here.
victory. You never disappoint.
Yeah, because somebody made a video about the beginning of Destiny 2 and just all the dreams we've been through for the last 9 years, and I actually cried because Destiny has been a big part of my life since Destiny 1. That dude was almost dead.
One ally is left. Damn. 1 minute left, my friend. The next round will be yours. Show them.
But
They are getting tired.
but yeah, no. One of the big things of why I was I'm definitely you guys keep getting in front of me. Why you guys keep showing me? Dude, you guys can't just do fucking res.
1 minute left, my friend. Only one ally is left. Is it dead? Opponent revived. It's just you. Fight
What?
until you have nothing left. Your team is falling.
Dude, you
Stand
can't.
back up.
He's a fucking dude. Come on. This is not okay. Like, I'm literally shooting their face and they're not doing anything. This game, seriously. The one time that they actually fucking res man.
One minute left. Guardian, it is you alone. Be brave.
Yeah, my fucking team are just retards.
Next.
That's crazy.
Next time.
If this was Call of Duty, I would have easily won that round. But again, this is Destiny 2, not Call of Duty.
There will be many more.
But that's fine.
That is the life.
You know, sometimes I get shitty players, sometimes not. These guys don't stick together. They just like run around doing whatever the fuck they want. And notice how fast this guy fucking left instantly. Kind of shows like how fucking pathetic that teammate was. Because they had so many chances out of all those rounds to res me, and then the one chance that they res me was literally right in fucking front of the damn dude, and I couldn't do, because usually when you spawn in as a, you know, when you're playing competitive, you're not able to shoot your gun right off the bat. That's the sucky thing about Destiny 2. You know, like I said before, you know, there is always these like kinks and, you know, things that, you know, have an issue within, you know, Destiny 2, but it's just one of those things where I feel like, you know, at this point it's like I'm not even caring anymore, to be honest, because sadly they're never going to fix every single detail now because June 9th is the last one. And I'm personally worried about Bungie if they don't make a Destiny 3. That's just my personal opinion, because what they have done for Destiny 2, they can't do on any other game. Like, for example, Marathon. You know, like you can't just randomly change like your helmet, your chest, your arms, and your legs. Like you can't do that in Marathon. It's pretty sad. Well, not sad, but I'm just saying that
Welcome to the trials of Osiris.
and again, maybe Marathon might get a little bit better in season 2, but also at the same time, like I feel like maybe Marathon will actually get better because almost every single dev that worked on Destiny 2 is heading to Marathon. Like I bet you, like even right now, they're moving their stuff over to do, or moving their products over to doing Marathon right now. Means that like I fucking knew it. I fucking knew someone was gonna throw. Yeah, that guy's dead too.
1 minute left, my friend. Only one enemy is left.
it's the same thing with Call of Duty. Like, I'm not too worried about if I win or lose my games anymore because, you know,
Opponent revived.
at the end of the day, you know, one, it's just a video game, but also at the end of the day, like Call of Duty, for example,
So
is
I
going to
will
be getting
not
Modern
go
Warfare
do it.
4. Like, we're going to be getting another Call of Duty game pretty soon. So, that's just like right there, just, you know, just.
Minute left, my friend. Only one enemy is left. That is the round. Giving their dogs a lot of practice. Tie? No, no time. You will
But,
break this
you know,
tie, I
like I
know
said,
it.
there's a lot of other games out there that I'm, you know, very excited for to play. Not, definitely excited, but I'm also.
1 minute left, my friend. Stand along. Do not give up.
Team is pathetic. I don't. Why is the fuck is my team over there? That is not where I'm at. That is not where you should be at. Because the point is over here. like I said, like right here, like it just shows you how crappy players are. But at the same time, at this time, with definitely when it comes to Destiny 2, you know, it really doesn't really matter really because, you know, Destiny 2 is not going to really be a thing in the near, like, you know, in the near future. So,
You are the last. Make them run from you. Opponent revived.
you're a fucking pussy.
I'll let you. The next round will be yours. Sure.
Oh, I want to say that in the motherfucking chat. That dude is a goddamn coward. This guy's a fucking pussy. He couldn't. He was so scared of fighting me because I fucking killed both of his dumbass teammates. I'm not okay with this. It just shows you how fucking much fucking pussy ass cowards could be in this game. It just. Yeah, no, these guys are fucking goddamn cowards. I got idiots on my team, and then like, look at that. They're like together, like it's like fucking like on drugs. Like,
1 minute left, my
yeah, no, I have idiot players. Like,
This round
I don't
is
know.
theirs.
I might just jump off the edge of the map, to be honest. I'm done fucking playing hide and go seek with these pussy ass cowards. Because again, my team is just not good.
You have many bullets.
Like, I don't, in my personal opinion, I would rather just leave this game personally, but it's competitive, so it's like, it kind of sucks. But,
One minute left, my friend. Go on. Don't give up.
Yeah, no, these guys are fucking goddamn cowards. Oh, I want to say fucking shit to them right now, because I wouldn't even care. Game's gonna be done anyways. That's the best thing about fucking people. Like, these guys are fucking emoting on a fucking goddamn... Like, dude, this is why I don't... One of the things I did hate about fucking Destiny 2 is that there's no voice in, like, you know, text message and stuff in the game. Where, like, you could do that in Call of Duty, you could do that in Overwatch, but you fucking can't do that in Destiny 2. Again, like I said, there are some things that it does not make sense why Bungie did what they did. But again, it's all about the player base too. You know, like I said, out of that entire game, I was the only person that actually wanted that was literally fighting anything. My two team that's another that actually is a thing. Let me report my teammates because I don't give a shit. They need to get banned so they can't play the rest of the game. Because just because the game's ending, you should not be fucking trying to lose on purpose. Because why do you think that's fun? You know? And right now I'm like 3-3 right now because my fucking retard idiot teammates last game. That's why I took a break earlier because I was trying. I literally won 3 games in a row earlier this morning. Yeah, like I just I don't know. I'm a little. At this point, I might just start deleting stuff. 53. But the reason why I wanted to stream on Destiny 2 was because, like I said, because to be honest, I'm not going to be able to do any more weekly refresh at all on this channel. Because I used to do that a lot for this game, but then they kind of started falling off and stuff, so I'm a little confused.
Welcome to the trials of Osiris.
You know, because like I want to like Marathon personally, but I don't know if it's like one of those. And no, one of them was a Titan from last game. I feel like 2 of those fucking assholes are the same people that I played just last game.
Protect your team in this fight. You will need each other. Very good.
But yeah, no, so another reason why I wanted to do this stream was because I also was very excited about today because, there was a very high chance, because of the stuff that I'm trying to get done next month like, you know, myself getting a cat and stuff.
Opponent revived. Only one ally is left. Damn.
So my teammate, so my freaking teammate didn't even try to do anything cool.
This round is there.
This whole fucking time my teammate just literally just stood there, up there, just doing nothing in our spawn. What a fucking idiot.
Tie? No tie. You will
And the sad part is that they're literally on the same team. And they can't even, those two can't even work together.
Stand along. Do not give up. Opponent revived. Your ally is back in the fight. 1 minute left. You are all that's left. This is your fight to win. Opponent revived.
These guys are fucking goddamn faggots. These guys have no life. Oh my god. Personally, I'm kind of happy about this, about Destiny 2 being shut down. Because then you don't have these pussy-ass retards. Like, these guys, they won't even know what to do with their lives. Because there's a set of players in competitive, or... Yeah, no, this guy's a hacker. And that's another thing, too, that I'm really worried about fucking goddamn multiplayer games just in general. Because, yeah, no, I just... Definitely these other teammates on the other team that are sweating their dicks off, like, their life depends on it and stuff, is kind of fucking crazy. Because... Yeah, see, that's a fucking hack right there. That's a hack. I should not have been able to get killed because I just spawned in. There's usually like a specific amount of time I could actually spawn in without getting damaged. And knowing that I literally was getting damaged right as I was getting healed, or, you know, after physically spawning in. Yeah, that... What a fucking pussy!
Only one enemy is left. 1 minute left, my friend. It's just you now. Fight until you have nothing left.
Put your ass down.
They tried very hard to kill you, but you are like me, very stubborn.
Fucking pussy ass cowards. I'm gonna start teabagging them like it's like fucking Halo. I'm tired of these goddamn cowards that fucking just hide behind shit. Like, for me, like, yeah, like, if you're low on health and stuff,
You are the last. Make them run from you. 1 minute left, my friend.
yeah, no, these guys are fucking cowards. Look at how they had to do 3v1. Not one of them could have done 1v1 against me. Why? Why? You know? Like, literally, like, if this was COD, I would shit on them like fucking goddamn crybabies. These guys are not good players. How is it? Whoa! We got a hacker! Hacker! This is what I'm talking about! Hackers! 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 These niggas do not know how to play Destiny without hacking. It's a joke. These dudes literally do not know how to fucking play a goddamn game because they're fucking retarded. So they have to hack. And, dude, like, the game is literally gonna be over. The game is gonna fucking die. How about for fucking goddamn once, stop being a pussy ass bitch and fucking play the goddamn game like a fucking good boy. Yeah, no, just nothing but fucking hackers. I'm doing nothing but shooting at them. These guys are fucking hackers. It's a fucking joke. Oh my god, fuck this goddamn gun. Like, I don't like this gun. I'm getting rid of it. I hate that gun. Wait, what was it? This one? No, not even that one. Cool. Yeah, no, it's a fucking joke when it comes to multiplayer games, because Call of Duty now, I can shit on people now. Any fucking time. These guys I'm gonna report for fucking hacking. Every single fucking goddamn one of them. Like, I don't fucking care. Like, some of the... I don't remember which one actually used their, was using Void. So, because technically after the game is done, you can't really technically look at their, you know, their character anymore. So I have to pretty much report all three of them for hacking, because I can't really tell which one was playing the Void character. But that dude definitely was hacking, because, like I said, I've been playing this game for fucking goddamn years. And I don't know one time of competitive that you can actually do what they were just did. Like, there's nothing. Not once. There's no physical way for you to be able to kill somebody right as they get rezzed. 100%. And knowing that that person did that just shows how much fucked up this game is. Because of hackers. Literally because of physical hackers. Because nobody wants to get off their fat ass and actually get fucking better at this game. And it makes sense now, because, you know, this game is never gonna exist ever fucking again. So, like, literally, it's literally to me, it's a fucking joke. And again, I don't blame them. I really don't. Like, I want a Destiny 3 to happen, but at the same time, personally, I really don't want it to happen. Because of the player base. Because there are too many sweaty fucking idiots that have no brain cell to really understand that this is a fucking video game. There's no reason to hack. There's no reason to fucking, you know, sweat your dick off like your goddamn, like, there's no reason. There's physically no reason. And sometimes, you know, I will always do this to people, that if you have a reason, give me a full fucking goddamn paragraph of reasons why you're sweating this. You need to sweat that bad. And why you have to 3v1 where you could easily have done 1v1. Because again, literally at the end of the day, you don't get barely any good fucking loot. Because I've actually been to the Lighthouse before, once, and you don't get any good loot. Some loot, I got the same loot that I already owned before, you know, because when the Lighthouse was first out, and stuff, like, I was very excited about was very excited about using, really wanting to get to the lighthouse because, you know, I've never been to the lighthouse because usually I do always get really shitty players. Um, but yeah, no, I just think it makes no sense. Like, you know, because the 3 wins that I've gotten on this game earlier, I didn't sweat once. I was so relaxed, like I almost passed out of like falling asleep playing this game because of how much. And it could be that people were, you know, maybe at school today because today is Friday. So, you know, that could have been the reason. And, you know, but like I said before, you know, at the end of the day, this game is pretty much over. There's actually now zero reasons to fucking sweat so bad on this game. And definitely on the last or, you know, the very last update, another reason not to, you don't need to sweat so bad. um, But yeah, no, it's just I don't know. But I want to get that out of my system because I just wanted to explain that to you guys. Of personally, you know, I am very happy that Bungie is doing this, but at the same time, I'm actually wondering where all the fucking dumbass idiot sweating players are gonna play because I will never see when it comes to Destiny 2's competitives. I don't really see them playing games like Marathon, Call of Duty, or you know Splatoon 3. You know, like because none of those 3 games are nothing like, or even Overwatch. Same thing with Overwatch. Like there's nothing like Destiny like those games. Each each and every game has its own thing. Same thing with Marvel Rivals. Like you know, Marvel Rivals has nothing like the same as competitive for Destiny 2. You know, because you know in Marvel Rivals there's like maybe like what like one person actually using a fucking weapon, or no, two, maybe two. Um, and you know, and then like the rest of the players are just using superpower stuff. You know, Spider Man's using webs. We have Namor using squids. You know, we have Iron Man using pulse. So you know, it's just nothing is like Destiny 2, and that's why I'm trying to figure out where the fuck are these dudes gonna go when they have everything done and they have nothing else to do. It's gonna be crazy, and that's why like I always think to myself like this is what I always think to myself of hoping that Fortnite would do, like just stop the game for a little while, just for the players to fucking take a break from the game, kind of thing. Um, and that's why, like I said, at the same like one, I do want them to make Destiny 3 because I'm a big story person. I love stories. Like, you know, I play Kingdom Hearts, I play Pokemon, I play, you know, Sly Cooper, I play Jack and Dexter, I play God of War, I play, you know, really good campaign games, and maybe even more. But I feel like, you know, at the same time, me being a Destiny 2 fan, or just Destiny in general, I feel like personally, as you know, a person that only focused particularly through like the campaign part, um, I personally feel like they should not do a Destiny 3. Even though, like I said, I love the story within Destiny 1 and all the expansions. Same thing with Destiny 2 and all their expansions and seasons. I love them. Well, there's technically a couple of them I didn't really understand or very confusing stories, but you know, but a good chunk of them were definitely, almost a majority of them to all of them were very good. So I really feel like to myself personally, you know, as a respect to the campaigns and stuff, I want them to make it particularly for the
Trials of
campaign.
Osiris.
and that's it. If they were gonna make a Destiny 3 game, they need to do something like PvE only kind of thing, like no PvP at all, like no trials, no, Crucible, nothing like that. Like maybe like Gambit kind of thing again, but not really because you're
I
technically doing a
believe in you, Guardian.
PvPvE.
Fight
So
hard
like,
and do
yeah,
not die.
it's really weird. Cool, we have another hacker. He just shot through the fucking wall.
Only one ally is left. It is dead. 1 minute left, my friend.
Why is my fucking teammate way over there?
Moment revive. 30 seconds left.
Dude, what is this dude doing?
Moment revive.
Dude, he is just allowing them to revive each other. Jesus fucking Christ, you're stupid. Dude,
This one was for your end. Next time, my friend. You're trailing. Put on your mean face, Guardian. Left, my friend. Opponent revive.
you guys can go fuck off. My teammates, you guys can go fuck off. My teammate's not gonna push. What a fucking shitty ass teammate. You know what? I'm done.
The next round will be yours.
I'm done. I'm out. I'm not gonna play like that. These fucking faggot ass retards need to go fucking kill themselves. Seriously. Like, go fuck off. Go fuck your ghost somewhere else. Like, seriously. I'm so fucking pissed off with people that do that. The game wasn't even over and they're just like emoting on me for no fucking reason. I don't play like that. Unless, like, literally, like, I would only teabag or something like that if they were targeting me. But when someone does, like, an emo, like, oh, take out the trash, like, I would understand that if they did that at the end of the game. Because then, they won, kind of thing. But they didn't win the game, and, that right there just pisses me off, and I feel like players like that should get banned, for good, personally. But again, the game is pretty much going to be done forever anyway, so. Because usually when the service is done, I don't usually play the game that much. Except for, like, I'm going to definitely see what the update has to do with. But, yeah, no, I just. One of my friends was saying that there might be zero story in this new update. And if that is true, like 100%, if that's literally 100% truth, that there is. Jesus fucking Christ. Um, if there's if there is physically 100% no story, I will not touch this update. I'm being honest, like 100%. Um, like I'll still maybe like start the stream and stuff, like 100%. Like I'll definitely start the stream to see what the update is about with you guys. But I'm saying this now. If there is physically no story whatsoever when I hit my hunter character, because that's the main character I'm going to be using in the final update. Like I'm gonna play with the other two characters no matter what, but my hunter has been like the number one character I've played since Destiny 1 to Destiny 2 and all the way through Destiny 2.
Welcome to the trials of Osiris.
And yeah. So, in my personal opinion,
outshine the opposition.
in my personal opinion, I physically don't really understand why all the sweaty players are playing. Like literally, look at this. Like, why? Why are you fucking sweating? Where is the other player? Oh, okay.
1 minute left, my friend. This one was for your end. Next time, my friend. Behind does not mean peace.
I love how I put damage on the first person I saw, and it still shows that I didn't do nothing. Okay.
Guardian, it is you alone. Be brave. Don't revive. Your ally is back in the fight. Opponent revive. You stand alone. Do not give up.
This is some bullshit! Fight me one-on-one, cowards! Dude, I'm so done. I'm like so close I just want to get it off Destiny now. Dude, I might just plan on just deleting this motherfucking game.
Not for long.
These faggots do not have a life. Like, I can't even, I don't know, I can't even play this game. I got too many fucking retards playing right now, and I don't know why. Like, fucking you brainless?
You are the last. Make them run from you.
No. I'm not.
The next round will be yours.
Fucking shut the fuck up, faggot ass retard. I'm not. No. I'm not doing that 3v fucking 1 again bullshit.
This is true. It only matters if you let it continue.
Fucking faggot, go kill yourself in real life. Just go fucking kill yourself in real life, kid. You don't deserve to be in this world. 100%. I don't fucking care. Get a life. Get a fucking life.
Match point. I have seen you come back from worse. This is easy.
I would rather not get killed by those fucking pussy ass cowards. When my teammate dies, I'm not.
Only one enemy is left. 1 minute left, my friend. Your ally is back in the fight. Opponent revived. You are all that's left. This is your fight to win.
I'm gonna report them, 100%. I'm definitely gonna report them, 100%
When I was young, a guardian convinced me to keep trying.
I'm just not okay with this. Like, it's just, I'm sick and tired of fucking faggot retards. Again, it could just be the time because all the fucking retards get on at the time. So, and I'm not okay with that. I feel like if you're gonna get on, you need to stop like fucking playing this game, like 100%. Like people like this need to go play a different game. This game is dead, and that's the fucking retard. Like I'm just kind of showing you guys about this bullshit. Like I'm pretty much just showing you guys that even though of the announcement that this game is dead, people still fucking play it. And I don't understand why. You're never gonna earn anything new. Like, literally, all the things that are coming in the new update is barely new. It's pretty much all the fucking old content from the past that's coming in. That's it. That's fucking it. There's no new content. And in the past of, like, Festival of the Lost, the game, the Guardian games and the Dawnings events in the past. That content's coming back in here too. You know, nothing is fucking new in this update, and I don't understand why people are so retarded to not understand that. Like, the only positive thing about this new update for Destiny 2 is Sparrow Racing. That is the only fucking positive thing about this new update. But every fucking retard that does trials, and I'm literally showing you because, you know, literally, I have only won 3 games. I wish I could physically show you how many games I've already lost now because of these retards that are on right now. It's so stupid. There's no reason to play trials. Like, literally, like, for example, this armor set was last week. And we have to we're still having the same armor set a week later. You know, so it's like, what is the fucking point of this, you know, of this crap? Like, I do not understand I really don't. And the reason why I don't understand is because it's like, you know, it just, I'm clueless. I'm flat out clueless of trying to understand of 100% of why these players are playing like how they're playing. It makes no sense. See, like for me, I'm only playing trials to get the armor set. I just have to play the game. I don't need a win. I don't need there's only win or lose, but what I'm saying is that I don't need a win like you had to back in the day. You could literally just lose all your games and still get the whole armor set. I did that with my Titan. I literally played a good chunk of the game. I got the whole armor set. And for my Hunter, as of right now, I just need the chest armor, and I will have the whole set of the Trials of Osiris armor set. That's all I care about this game. Is the armor. That's all I fucking care about for this game. I don't care about players that play this game half the time, because most of my true friends that actually used to play the crap out of this game don't play this game anymore. They stopped after Destiny 1. Some of them carried over to Destiny 2 with me, but then they stopped, like not even halfway through. Because when Destiny 2 first came out, a lot of my friends were on there. We would hang out together, play some, do some cool crucibles, some story missions. I would help my friends out do some story missions, have a good time. And then, since the first DLC of this game called Curse of Osiris, pretty much it went downhill after that. not saying that, all the DLCs were very trash. The Warmind DLC was a very good expansion, and some other ones other past that too. But then when it came into seasons, it kind of started going down, definitely downhill from there. But again, because I'll tell you right now, the the situation is like, because like I said, like, see how like this clan is at level 6. When this clan gets to level 6, no one fucking gets on. Look at this. We have a lot of freaking, clan members in this game. There was literally one person. Let me see if that person's still on though. Yeah, no, there was one clan member that got on, but then he's not even on anymore. But that's what I'm trying to show you guys, is that there is really no reason to play Destiny 2 anymore. And definitely having the new information that they are not, after June 9th, there is no new more content. Zero new content. No story mission, no live events. And I'm talking about particularly the loss of the Halloween event and the Christmas event. That's not happening this year. It's officially canceled through Destiny 2, because Destiny, or June 9th, is the last update. And knowing that they already have Guardian games already, so we don't have to worry about, that being the last event. So, but technically it was, because that was really the last event that was in this game. What is it? A crossbow? Bow and arrow? What the fuck is that? It's an exotic mission though. That's kind of cool. Oh, there's a pinnacle. Well, that makes sense. But yeah, no. I definitely don't really understand why a lot of sweaty players are coming to Crucible just to play Trials of Osiris for no fucking reason. Again, you're literally getting nothing good out of it, to be honest. Like, I would rather go play Control, really. And that's what I'm going to be playing right now, actually. Like, 100%, I basically do not give a shit about competitive that much anymore. Actually, I mean, when I mean competitive, I meant more Trials of Osiris. Like, not really so much this one. But this one just says competitive. It doesn't give me the... Wait, bronze 1. What? What is that? Wait, I'm so confused. Competitive division points. I'm so confused. I don't know what that means. Like, I don't know what the competitive division points... Because it says points to the next division is 500. And like I said, sometimes they keep changing shit too. But yeah, no, I just want to relax. That's the thing. Like, that's the thing that sucks about Destiny. Destiny is that, majority of the game is fine. Remember my video yesterday when I was talking about like how sad it is that we got the sad news that Destiny 2 is ending now of the live service? Pretty much, like I was saying this before, I just feel like, but notice how I didn't rage at all when I was doing that game mode and stuff. But then today's video, when I'm trying to just wanting to relax and stuff, that never happens. So it just kind of shows you why, I'm pretty much just showing you what happens when I play campaign games to when it comes to multiplayer games. And I'm usually kind of relaxed when I do play Control, like 100%. I'm usually 100% relaxed. Like, to be honest, I would rather, if I was to really think about it, I should have went on a walk today instead of playing Destiny 2. Like, even though I kind of went on a walk over, kind of like already, because I went to go,
Control.
but yeah, no, this is another reason why I wanted to play Control, because of, getting back to these maps, or a lot of maps that you can't really play in competitive. So this is another thing,
Show
because
your
like
enemy
definitely with
this
Destiny
place
2
belongs
ending
to
is
you
like,
now.
I would
Take the
love to
zone.
like get back in these old maps and stuff.
Enemy claimed Zone C. You captured Zone A.
So cool. So nobody was there. Nobody was there, but somehow somebody was there. That was confusing. You know what? Okay.
Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours. Zone A lost. They have advantage. You captured Zone C. Zone advantage is yours.
How am I dead? But yeah, no, I've been wanting to try out this weapon. And I know that Trials, like, you just cannot do that with this weapon. Yeah, see, look at that. Just even in a fucking not supposed to be non-sweaty mode, people on this map is always sweaty.
Zone A captured. That's a power play. You took them. Now hold them. Zone C lost.
Pussies. But mainly what I'm trying to say is that the reason why I'm still happy, even though I have been losing so many games, is because of this most simple, easy thing to understand. Is that
You captured Zone C. Power play. Keep the pressure on.
I don't get how that's even possible, but okay. Yeah, so the reason why I'm still very excited and happy today is mainly because
Zone C lost.
of what I got today. And I was very surprised about it, personally, because, personally the biggest reason is because I've been wanting to get this version for a long time, and I've been
Zone
kind of
B
telling you
lost.
guys about it
Enemy
for so
has zone
long too.
advantage.
And so I can definitely fully confirm to you guys that, I actually finally got the PSP. I don't know what version though is. It's definitely between the 2000 or the 3000, because I just watched one of my movies that I owned is a
Zone A lost.
excuse
Enemy
me.
has zone advantage.
I shot that dude fucking 5 times, and that dude is not getting hit at all.
captured Zone B. You have advantage. That's a power play.
But yeah,
You
I
took
did
the
finally get the,
now
and the
hold.
reason why I know it's between the 2000 or the 3000 is because of,
Zone C
is
lost.
because of the, particularly the biggest
5
reason
minutes
is
remain.
because of,
A strong start. Fight on.
because of the logo where the home button is on the first version. On the second version, it shows a PlayStation logo, so that will give you an indication that it's, yeah, that dude is definitely fucking hacking. I'm like hitting these dudes like 100%
I've
and they're
seen
not
enough.
dying.
I'm calling this one.
Like, I know we're winning though, but still, like,
Zone
I'm
A
getting a
lost.
little
Enemy has
confused
zone
why
advantage.
like, I'm hitting these
Sound
dudes.
tactics bring victory.
Should just be using this weapon to be honest. Fuck it. I'm a hunter, so.
Your victory gives the city hope, Guardians.
300. Perfect. Might up there. 52, 53. Cool. Don't really care too much about 53. Yeah, no, for some reason that weapon has not been really doing so well for me. But yeah, so wait, no, let me back out for a second. But yeah, no, I just been kind of like I said, I just been kind of been feeling that a lot, like I said, like just today, I was watching X-Men 2 on my PSP, and then I watched it so X-Men 2 is about two hours and 13 minutes. I've usually so if you guys never heard about my story before, my first the PSP version 1 pretty much being the PSP 1000. I was able to watch a movie, but I would only get through halfway, and that's more than like an hour or less than an hour. So it's like, 30 minutes. And being able to watch a movie almost more than an hour was made me very happy today. The one thing I still haven't tested it yet was one of the games I got. Um, Luckily, the company that I bought this from gave me a free game and a free battery. So, and that made me very happy because luckily the game that they gave me for free was a game I've never played before on the PSP. So that made me very happy also, mainly. So, but yeah, no, hearing that stuff like just kind of gave me very hyped stuff for when it came to just kind of focusing on campaign games really, because I just like I said again, like, because I don't really play a lot of multiplayer games that much anymore. Like I officially 100% like last month or the month before that, I deleted Fortnite. I haven't touched Fortnite for the last a month and a half to 2 months, and mainly because I deleted it. Um, but yeah, no, I've been playing a lot of Marvel Rivals. I don't really have a lot of issues when it came to Marvel Rivals. And then Call of Duty is its own thing. Has its own like ups and downs and stuff. Because most of the time I usually get Call of Duty is because of the stories and stuff. But Black Ops 7 particularly, I didn't even touch that campaign because it ruined the Call of Duty, know, thing. Like it killed its mojo, kind of thing. Like it did not feel like Call of Duty at all. And the perks that are in the game, in the multiplayer part, where there's like a fucking uh um, it's like based on like how many score points you get. There's like these like three little slots you get to use. Score streaks. Sorry, my brain just was off for a second. Score streaks. So in Call of Duty during this Black Ops 7 particularly in score streaks, there's a particular score streak that has a radiation that goes so fucking damn far. And it lasts so long too. So like if you're playing a mode like dominate or like, domination where you have to capture A, B, and C and stuff, and let's say if somebody put it in the middle of B, there's no way to get fucking even close to that because you would get boom instantly. I'm like, dude, this is not Call of Duty. No, like they pretty much made Black Ops 7 a fucking joke, and everyone knows that, except for the fucking idiots that say like, "Oh no, it's trash," but that they played the crap out of the game. Because again, there's like so many people right now, and even more right now, actually, as I'm thinking about it, there is a good chunk of people that is over the top at the max of Call of Duty for Black Ops 7. Like, the game hasn't even been out for a whole year yet, and they're already not even just Master Prestige, but they're at a part where they can't level up anymore in their level. Like, no more Prestige, no more Master Prestige, nothing. Like, you cannot, where these people are, they can't level up anymore, but they still play the game. And knowing that they can't level up anymore means that, and like I said already, Black Ops 7 hasn't even been out a year yet. And there's a good chunk of people that can't even level up past 1,000. Because it looks like 1,000, 100,000, or I think it's 1,000 or 100,000. I forgot. I think it's just 1,000 of the number. And yeah, no, it's just knowing that there's a lot of people at the level 1,000 mark shows that those fucking assholes are just like these people that play freaking Trials and stuff, means that they do nothing but play Destiny 2. And it's like, and I'm now looking at Destiny 2 knowing that it's going to be going away, and it's like, okay, why would you sweat so bad in a game mode that you might never be able to play ever again? Because there's not going to be any new content. Where Call of Duty, there's going to be always new content because the next Call of Duty game comes out later this year and stuff. So, it's just, I don't know. Usually when it comes down to like, because like for me, like Destiny is usually not just a campaign, but I do play it for multiplayer too, because there are some armor sets within multiplayer, but knowing that it's going away, it's like, okay, what kind of substitute can I do for this game? And technically, as of right now, the only big game that I can think about right now is Marathon. But I think what I might have to do is like, as we're getting closer to June 9th, I might be looking into, um, yeah, this is the guy that was on earlier, but he got off. But yeah, no, that was the other person that got on. Um, but yeah, no, like earlier today when I was like on my PSP, I was so relaxed. I was having a good time, enjoying that I was watching, finally being able to watch one of my movies finally. I'm still trying to figure out the sound situation. Um, so yeah, like I'm still trying to kind of figure that situation out. It's weird because like you can kind of hear it right now, but like the sound sounds really good, but it's weird because like when I pop in one of the movies, it's very quiet, and I don't know why. Sorry, I had to put the game back in, and then that was the other weird part too, was that the game itself is also at a at a good volume. Like I could definitely hear it really well. But the game that I got for free uh, at at this company I got the PSP from, they gave me Warhammer Squad Commander. I have never played this game before. It is saying that there is a PSP update that I don't really know what that, if that just means that this game the game needs an update, or if it, and that my brain is like, oh, that doesn't make sense. Um, I'm just hoping that with this update, um, oh, French. Oh, it isn't. Unless it's in a different spot. Oh, that's what that was. Yeah, so the sad part is that, you know, because PSPs are, it's very hard to update the system if you don't really have, you know, a freaking damn computer or something. Um, that I don't really know how that's gonna work though. What's no update data was found. Wait, the system software reviews. Oh, there is no needing to update. The heck? It was saying that like, because it says PSP update version 3.52, but it seems that the PSP or the system software of your PSP system is version 6.61 point. I don't know why there's a point right. Oh, period, makes sense. There is no need to update. So it seems like that my system doesn't need to update, and it's weird because there's this. Oh wait, no, that's just like it being there. Okay, never mind. But yeah, no, there's a lot of like things that I'm kind of still trying to get used to knowing, and oh, that's cool. Somebody actually was able to download like 3 different kinds of like backgrounds, and one of them is like a God of War one. The other one is like a 15th anniversary for PlayStation, and then the other one is Resistance Retribution. I'm kind of maybe going back and forth with the 15th anniversary and God of War, and because I love God of War, so kind of cool. But yeah, no, the God of War looks like it's called God of War Chains of Olympus. But I know that there is a PSP version game of that. Um, but yeah, no, seeing this is really very happy for myself, because that means I have a PSP and a DS that has really good battery right now. And that's a good sign for me, because now if this battery one day dies or like falls out or something, you know, because there's no way for me to charge that battery. Um, so like I have a backup like ready to go and stuff. But yeah, no, that was pretty much what made me think of like, oh, I'm happy today. I'm gonna play some Destiny 2, because you know I'm not gonna really be playing that much Destiny 2 pretty you know, after the 9th is done and stuff, because I think what I'm going to be doing is putting a lot of my attention towards Destiny 2 on the 9th. And then pretty much I think maybe I might do Destiny 2 for the next 3 days of that day of of that week. And maybe even Friday also maybe. Um, but like I feel like after that weekend is done, I feel like personally I personally kind of feel like that might be like I might just be done with Destiny 2. Because like I said before, there's other things that I'm trying to get, knowing that the servers are not going to be that good anymore. Because the only other big reason why I get on here is because of new stuff. And knowing that there's really not going to be any new stuff on day one, like I said, um, except for Sparrow Racing, that is the only actual new content we might be getting. There might be some storyline, but at this point, I don't even know, personally. Like, I don't even know the truth anymore when it comes to this game. And, like, who knows? Like, I don't even know if it was true that, the devs never got told that the game is not game made anymore or something. Like, I don't even know if that's true, because in this time and age, like, you can't really trust everything you see on the internet. Like a lot of AI stuff has been going on, and everything looks so realistic. Video games are starting to look so realistic. Sooner or later, people like us are going to be able to be an android and stuff if we really wanted to and stuff like that. Like there's so many big things going to be changing and in the upcoming years, and so it's just it's kind of like I said, it's the biggest reason why I'm switching most of my stuff towards like handheld stuff, like my PSP, my DS, my Nintendo Switch 2, and so many other more handheld systems, and that's why I'm kind of hoping when it comes to PlayStation, I am really hoping. I am really hoping that they do announce a new full-fledged a native like handheld system, particularly because then if it really comes down to it, I would rather get that over the next PlayStation 6 system. And again, I do have the PS5 Pro, so like I might get the PS6, particularly because I can get it cheaper than what the actual price is going to be for the system. So that is one of the cases that I might do. Um, and so, um, but I think, I'm still trying to figure that same thing out when it comes to the Xbox and stuff like that because, like I said, when it comes to the Xbox, I don't really put a lot of attention towards my Xbox, like unless I'm going to be watching something on my TV. Um, and so it's just, yeah, it's definitely one of those things where like I just I want to be more active, like I want to be active, like outside, like going on walks. And definitely with it being closer to summertime right now, I want to be as much active as possible. And again, it's one of the big reasons why I'm pushing a lot more towards my handheld systems than I do with my actual main system. And that's what been also why I'm been kind of like questioning myself if I should definitely play, you know, get more PlayStation Plus right now for marathon and stuff, um, or continuing Call of Duty and stuff. Like, because don't get me wrong, like it's not that I don't like playing those games, but I just feel like I don't know. It's one of those things of like why I might think about getting the next Xbox instead of the next PlayStation, particularly, is because there's been talks about, and maybe I think it has been fully confirmed, that the next Xbox system will not just be able to play PC games, but also you will be able to play um, um, play multiplayer games for free. And to me, that's a really that kind of reminds me of the PS3 a little bit, where like you will be able to play multiplayer games for free without having to pay a subscription. And don't get me wrong, it's not that I don't want to play PlayStation. It's just that I think when it comes to PlayStation, I'm gonna go back to what I used to do, where like I only focus on, you know, exclusives to PlayStation. Because it's what made me love the PSP. It's what made me love the PS2. What's made me love the PS3, because there were so many exclusives. And I think the president of PlayStation has definitely said 100% they are going back to exclusives again. And I'm very happy about that, because I feel like when a game has multiple other companies that they have to deal with, like if, like for example, you know, like Kingdom Hearts, like they had to delay Kingdom Hearts 4 because them having to bring Kingdom Hearts, the whole collection, to different kinds of systems, particularly the Xbox, and then they had to make it do a whole nother set for PC players, and then the sad version of Kingdom Hearts coming to the Switch 2, or sorry, Nintendo Switch, and really hoping that they're actually putting into Switch 2 ports, but you see what I'm talking about, like they're putting more time, or that they're putting most of their attention to please everybody, instead of actually focusing on the actual games to get the games out, like Kingdom Hearts 4. And because a lot of people are switching over to PC, it's screwing over a lot of devs, because it used to be just Xbox versus PC. I mean, sorry, Xbox versus PlayStation. Meaning, like, somebody has a PlayStation console and one person has an Xbox console. And that was it. You know? Because Nintendo used to be only handheld systems. So, because Nintendo saw what, how successful the DS, or sorry, the PSP was, and all that stuff, and they're like, you know what? Let's continue handheld systems. And that's when the DS, 3DS, and all the other separate other ones of those particular came out. And then they were like, you know what? Let's try an actual console system this time. And then sadly it got flopped. And then that's when they came out, combined console and handheld system together. Because I'm telling you, Switch 2 is one of my favorite systems of all time. I love the Nintendo Switch. And then when the Switch 2 came out, even better. Like I said, I have always loved my Switch 2 ever since I bought it. Like, yeah, I don't really play too much of like Mario Kart and stuff, because I don't know. I feel like Mario Kart does not feel like Mario Kart anymore. And this is what's kind of why I'm taking a step back and actually looking at every detail of all these games that are coming out, because luckily for the Mario Kart game, I didn't pay for that one, so like I'm kind of actually got it for free. Like I might have put like a little bit of money down, but yeah, I didn't really pay it at a full price and stuff. So, but yeah, no, I just when I actually try to play the game, like I'm telling you guys, I play more Splatoon 3 than Mario Kart World, like 100%. Like, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that like Mario Kart World sucks. It looks really good, it plays really well, and all that stuff. I just think I don't know. I think it's boring. It doesn't feel like Mario Kart. It doesn't feel like what made Mario Kart good. And I think that's what's really causing these game developers, to be honest, I don't know what the fuck they're thinking, to be honest. And I don't know if it's just because of all the fans that are just fucking goddamn greedy little fuckers that want a game out ASAP because they're not fucking patient, and knowing that there's billions of other games to fucking play right now. That's understandable. And I just it's very sad. It's again, I'm okay being patient for newer games, like, and definitely games that I actually care about. Like, for example, Kingdom Hearts 4. Yes, I would love Kingdom Hearts 4 to come out, but I want them to make Kingdom Hearts 4 as good as they can be. Because I love Kingdom Hearts 3. I love the story, I love the combat, I love everything about it. But if they come out with Kingdom Hearts 4 and it's a disaster, the story doesn't make sense, all this stuff, they're gonna flop, and I don't want that for Kingdom Hearts 4, and definitely for it to be in like a new chapter. So, because it's the Lost Master arc, and I don't want the very first game of Kingdom Hearts being a number one, being number 4, and it sucks. Like, I don't want that to happen, and that's why, like, them taking as much time as possible is good, because like I said before, look at Final Fantasy Part 2. It's way too open. It looks gross. I'm being honest. Like, this is my experience of me playing the whole game. Because again, I did do a little bit of exploring of the open world just to see of all the details, and yeah, no, half of the freaking details, and this was on my OLED TV too. Like, I tried to experience this on my OLED TV, and the only thing that was positive about the game was the characters. Because you're always next to the characters 24/7. But if you were to like look at very farther away, it doesn't look good. It looks like a goddamn PS2 or PS3 graphics. And then, but then I, wasn't on my OLED TV, and I was like, okay, so let me try it on a different screen. And so I went on into a different screen of my regular TV, and then I went to a wall that was in the open world, and I tried to look at all the details, because when you pass by a wall, or if you're in the middle of a fight, you're gonna be near a wall, so you want to see if it's gonna show all the details, and nope. And the only reason why a lot of this stuff looked like that is because they are rushing their games. And I know I get upset with Square Enix a lot for them taking so long for Kingdom Hearts 4, but to really understand this, Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy are two different companies, or like they are within the same company of Square Enix, but there's two different teams. Kind of like how Bungie had Destiny 2 devs, but then they also separated Bungie to make Marathon with their team. So there's still one whole Bungie, but different teams for two different games. So same thing with Square Enix. Square Enix of Final Fantasy games and Kingdom Hearts games, yes, they're all in one, but they're two different companies or two different groups. So me getting upset with Final Fantasy doesn't mean I'm getting upset with Kingdom Hearts, because Kingdom Hearts is taking their time with their games to make sure that it's a really good story, really good graphics, really good details, so it doesn't look like I'm playing a goddamn PS2 or PS3 game. Again, not saying that those are bad graphics, because, again, I play DS games, I play Game Boy games, I play PSP games, I even watch VHS movies. And to be honest, they look better, to be honest, on than the original. Like, I'm telling you guys, like, for some random reason, like, for example, when I watch Harry Potter on my VHS versus myself watching Harry Potter on Disney Plus, or some other app I was watching it on. Pretty much what I'm trying to say is that I was like watching it back and forth of VHS and streaming services to watch the very first Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. And to be honest, they look identically the gosh damn same. No joke. Like they literally look like the same graphics. And that's the crazy thing because I was watching the VHS movie, but then I took a break and I was like, oh wait, I want to continue watching Harry Potter. So I hopped on the streaming service to watch it, and I'm like, wait, am I watching VHS? Wait, no, this is streaming service. Like, I really did not see the same. I didn't notice anything different. Everything looked the same. But the only thing that sucks is that the more higher the movies go, the less I can't really compare them to because I think the VHS movies went up to the third movie and that was it, or just the second movie. I don't remember. But I do know that there are some PSP movies for Harry Potter that is on the PSP that I'm really wanting to look into getting. But like I said, next month is a pretty huge month for myself when it comes to a lot of stuff. Like I said, because I just got my PSP, I'm going to be putting a lot of money towards supporting my PSP. Personally, there's also still a good chance that I might get another system. I'm hoping to see if they have a Vita or a PS Vita is what I meant to say, but PS Vita or a 3DS. But then there was another option that I was like really kind of thinking about was that I did see at the store that I got the PSP from. I did see Pokemon Black for the DS. I was like, ooh, that is tempting. That is. Sadly, I didn't. It was between myself getting the PSP. Well, technically, the PSP I would have been 100% able to do. So. And I always support this company that I've always gone shopping there because it's like I kind of was joking with them today saying like, oh my god, it's like a motherland here. This is my motherland. but what I'm trying to say is that I'm a little worried about my streaming personally. Not my vlogging videos, but my console videos. Because if you guys don't remember, I'm also going to be planning on trying to get a cat. And with doing that, I cannot do too much streams because again, I'm not really good right now with with doing two things at the same time. Like I'm playing video games or I'm hanging out with my cat. I'm not gonna be able to do both, and that is the one thing that I'm not gonna be able to do right away. Again, maybe in the near future, and like with me and my cat actually bonding very well, then maybe I might be able to get back into actual console streaming with my cat, knowing what my cat's gonna be doing. Is my cat gonna sleep? Is it gonna be laying on my leg or on my lap? On my legs, because then the cat will be falling off 24/7 if it's just on one leg. But yeah, so there's just a lot of like things that I need to make sure I take care of before I kind of definitely get back into console streaming. So this is another reason why I'm trying to stream so many times right now because also my before I did the stream, I was having another. It's the same issue that I always been having for so long, thinking that it was my internet box, but it's not. It's actually my. Officially can confirm now, 100%. It is my PlayStation system that's having issues. So there's also a very high chance that I might not be able to stream that much. And not just really just not that much, but not at all, or like it's gonna be much more less, or not at all, because like I said, with my vlog videos, I can use my phone, and my YouTube always works on my phone. Pretty much everything works on my phone, even Disney Plus, Crunchyroll, Paramount Plus, all that stuff. All the streaming services always works on my phone, and mainly because it's also brand new, so it better work. Um, but yeah, no, I definitely don't really know the actual situation and issue of it. 100%. Like I said, there's still a very high chance that I might plan on getting the PlayStation 6 when it comes out. But I am really hoping that a native handheld system, not like the Portal, but an actual native port, being able to play my handheld games on the go of all my PlayStation games. Because to be honest, like that would be very good for me, because then I could be able to play games like Sly Cooper on the go, Jak and Dexter on the go, kind of like how back in the day I used to play. You were able to play games like Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep or playing Daxter. Those are the top two big games on PSP that you were able to play on the go. And it's definitely one of those things where like I'm really excited about this, because those are like my top two games that I'm gonna make sure I get before the end of this year. I mean, sorry, not this year, this month. Um, so I have, because not saying that because I have a couple games right now. Like I have GTA, GTA Liberty City Stories or something. I don't remember the title, but I do have that game, or just a GTA game, and then Warhammer. Those two games, 100%, I do know I own, because I got the Warhammer for free, and I have already had a PSP game in my room. And a good stack of movies and stuff to play or to watch. So like for right now, I'm pretty much good for a while. But like I said, next week, I am gonna make sure, hoping that I will be able to, get everything, hoping that it's gonna be available, because I am very excited for this, and um, yeah, so just kind of crossing my fingers, hoping 100%, hoping that everything goes really well next week. I do know for a fact that I need to leave some money left over in my left over because of my YouTube TV for next month. Because we're getting closer to June 1st. And that's one of the reasons why, like, I think for the first time in a long time, I might take a break from multiplayer games and just really focus on campaign games. To kind of take a break from multiplayer games, I feel like, because I feel like the more that I take a break from multiplayer games, the more that I feel happy, and I actually feel energetic to playing the game. I feel focused playing the game and all that stuff. Like, it's the reason why I cannot wait to play Warhammer on this PSP, because one, I've never played Warhammer. Definitely when it comes to the PSP, so I'm very excited about that. Plus, like I said, I do have like games to play on my PlayStation, or a lot of games to play on my campaign games to play on my PlayStation, plus games on my Switch 2, games on my Xbox, if I ever get to that point. But but like I said, that's why personally the beginning of next month, it is crucial of what I'm going to be trying to get, because like I said, when it gets closer to the middle of June to the kind of towards the end of June, more of also the beginning of summer, that's pretty much when I will be kind of focusing a little bit, because I'm going to be 100% focusing on my cat. So, and I am very, very excited about it because, with building up a good chunk of my money, um, I could easily be fully prepared for it. So, and, you know, the more that I stack up some stuff like food, litter, treats, or most people always spell it out. I have heard that before. Like some animal owners of like cats or dogs, they like to spell out that word. So then the was that where was that? But yeah, no, the one of the issues when it comes to playing like games like Destiny 2, that I'm kind of a little bit happy about me not having to worry about it anymore. But if you guys look at it, look at this, like when I come over here, if you guys look above where it's under the word expansion, I'll pretty much just read it out to you. So it says revisit past adventures in the lawless frontier, but then when you look in the 3 points, the third one to the very bottom, it literally says PlayStation Plus required. So understand that, right? So the reason why I get upset with Destiny 2 lately was definitely when it came to it being free to play. There has been a big thing that happened with Xbox where anything that has the word free to play um, is free to play. Means like you don't need any subscriptions whatsoever. And knowing that Destiny 2 is a free to play game means that things like, you know, going to here and then going to this thing, um, you wouldn't even see the word Xbox Game Pass Ultimate kind of thing. Like, you wouldn't see that at all. You would just see Fireteam 1 through 3 players and compare cooperative stuff. So, um, yeah, so I wanted to kind of tell you guys all that stuff. because like I said before, I definitely been feeling a lot lately that I don't know. I definitely been feeling a lot lately that, you know, with myself trying to get out of the house a lot more, but still wanting to play video games, I have resources. Definitely not more than ever now because of myself having a DS, a PSP, and the Nintendo Switch 2. So so having those three systems as of right now, and sooner or later, 'cause like I said, my other two systems that I'm gonna be planning on getting that are also handheld is the PlayStation Vita and also the uh, PS4. Sorry, I'm like blinking in the 3DS. Sorry, I just had to think Pokemon and then I knew it.
You and Arnor make a pretty good fire team, hero. Even if you did use my face as a barricade. And now that we got that Imperium disc in hand, we're gonna need more than one hard-headed Praxic to decrypt it. We're gonna need the local crime syndicates. I've got some irons in the fire with Spider for an intro. Fellow miscreants like that only respect two things: money and blood. We'll get you set up on building a reputation for yourself out here on Tharsis, gaining leverage on the local miscreants. But as the Nine weapon, there's something you gotta know first. I know I sold you on this job as a scam on the Imperium, but you heard on that ship what I've known all along. The Nine are back in the Imperium at the top. They surprised me with that junior dredging, but they're pulling his strings, too. I've had the same nightmare since Kepler. A vision that runs and smells and tastes on repeat every time I close my eyes. And in my heart, I know the threat. If I don't do it, they hurt her. Back on that ship, Bale knew me as a dredgen. Heard stories of the sad old days and wanted a close-up look. Thought that was all there was to connect us. But there's more. A couple months ago, I had this vision. Didn't know if I was cracking up or what. Because when I came to, I tasted granite and battery acid. And I knew it came from the Nine. Today, that same voice spoke through Bale. Never gonna get that taste out of my mouth. Just listen before you judge, all right? They told me.
Attend my exegesis. Eschaton is coming. I am informing you of your path because futurity dictates now is when you are informed. Little mannequin of flesh and fear, not made to see your end. The outer perspective widens. We know your binary option. We know the zero you choose. You will relinquish your insupportable burden and know peace. Join the Shadow. Raise his tools against what wronged you. Banish the light. Save yourself from forever. Blinded, small thing. Freedom lives in the foreordained. One heart within your body. One without. Chains that bind your fate. Break them. Be free. or the maze door opens needlessly to deep, grieved death.
Welcome to the new Mars. While the Vanguard was off fighting the good fight, the Syndicates took over. Now the only law on Tharsis is the gun on your hip and the light in your hands. You'll do well here. I don't relish doing business with these leeches, but we need to find out what the Dredgen are after. The only way to do that is by wading into the pond with the scum. Like the Syndicates, and your sleazy friend Drifter. Keep the Syndicates in your gun sights, and take out their operatives across the system when you can. The more leverage we gain over them, the sooner we'll uncover the Dredgen's long-term plans.
So yeah, so I just like I said, I just feel like I want to stick with stories. I think stories are a lot more better for myself because of, you know, it's what makes me happy, and usually it's always a good idea to it's usually always good to make sure that you are playing something that makes you happy and stuff. So that's why it's a good idea to always make sure you're doing something that makes you happy. So like for example, like myself, you know, I would be happy if I moved to Japan, 100%. It might take me a while, but you know, wait, it's down here. It's always that third one, because usually I came here last and it gave it to me, so. But yeah, so there's just a lot of things for myself to there's definitely a lot of myself to 100% try to figure out what I want to do, and knowing that campaign games do keep me busy, I don't really have to worry about of like, and because this really just gives me the time to personally really understand what do I want to do with myself, or my future and stuff. Um, so
I think you'll find our friendship agreeable. You may go.
and yeah, so because there has been talks to myself of ideas of like when I do feel like I feel like I'm getting better, that's when I will push myself of doing what that I'm ready to do, kind of thing. Because again, my one of the biggest things that I want to do is to move to Japan, but the only personal way for me to do that would be to, like I said before, the only way for me to be able to do that is to make sure I can do what should be capable of doing there. I need to do here first, and that is making sure I can take care of myself, making sure I can take care of my health. Like, for example, like, I need to get out of the house. Definitely with myself wanting to move to Japan, I definitely don't want to just stay inside, like, I would like to explore, I would like to, get to know the culture, because I love Japanese culture. And then, um, there's just a lot of things that I think, and it's going to take me a long time to do this. It's not like a year thing to do. Like if it was somewhere nearby me, got a full-time job and all that stuff, like, yeah, possibly, I could get it done. But there's like other things I want to make sure I can get done too, like myself getting a driver's license. Yeah, myself getting a driver's license, making sure that I can be able to, maybe drive myself around when I'm in Japan and stuff like that. And, there's just so many different things. Plus there's other things I need to do here before I even get to that point of moving to Japan. And so, yeah, so there's just a lot of things that my personal guess it would take me about 5 years at most, to make sure that I can do everything. And it could and like I said, as of next month, I could even start tomorrow of, going for a walk every single day. Doesn't have to be like during the daytime, like, like tomorrow morning, I could easily, go for like a little jog in the morning before it gets too hot. It's, I could easily do that. There's just so many things I could easily do right now that I can deal with right now. So, but when I, like I said, I definitely know I will be doing a lot of vlog videos, soon. And who knows, maybe when it comes to myself going to Japan, or with myself wanting to move to Japan, maybe I'll give you guys like an update about that. Like, hey guys, this is, I will be officially moving. Like, I'm not gonna give you guys like an actual date, but I would definitely tell you guys like, hey, this is the month I'm gonna be moving, and that's like pretty much it. Definitely if it's far within the month, like middle or the end of the month, then maybe I'll say like, wait until the beginning of the month and say like, hey guys, I'm gonna be moving within this month, kind of thing. Not like give you guys all, because again, when it comes to YouTube, you don't want to give out too much information. And that's still, I'm always gonna be by that rule, because it protects you, it protects me, and it protects other people too at the same time. So, but yeah, no, because like I said, there's so many things I want to be doing, because I'm still young, yes, I'm 30, but that is still young. Personally, I feel like when you're close to 60 years old, I feel like that's the start of being older. But I feel like from 30 to 50 and within your 50s, like, I feel like that's still within young. But again, I have to make sure I take care of my body too at the same time. So, and to be honest, like I said, I pretty much have a lot of things that I literally have ready to go. Like I said, I have a PSP, I have a DS, I have a Switch 2 now. Well, I already had a Switch 2. But now I have a PSP, but I have officially have three new you know, handheld systems. And, personally, I will look into wanting to get more games for my DS and my PSP and stuff, like 100%. And definitely for my Switch too, also. And then, there's other things, there's a lot of things I'm going to be wanting to plan on getting before I move to Japan. One of the biggest one being, like, my goal is to hopefully get an electric scooter, or a, electric bike, between those two. Like, I think it's more cheaper for electric scooter, though, but, so I'm still thinking about it, but the reason why I was thinking about electric bike, because, there's some electric bikes that you can be able to pedal a lot, and then like just switch it into electric mode to be able to just feel the breeze when you've been exercising so much. So that's one reason for myself to get the electric bike. But there's just so many things I need to look into and updates and stuff for myself. But when I get more information about more details and stuff, I'll keep you guys updated. Again, like I said before, I definitely feel like my vlog videos are going to continue. Even if I was to move to Japan, my vlog videos will still continue. And I know a lot of people are always going to think, like, that's a big move. Like, yes, it's a big move, but, some people don't like to stay in one spot their entire life, There's so much for myself to explore, and, yes, I haven't really explored too much of, California, but, I feel like I would have more happiness of looking at more details of Japan, personally. That's just my personal opinion, but, like I said, I don't really have a lot of details. These are just, like I said, maximum of time would be about 5 years. The only reason why I say why I'm giving myself about 5 years is because, not just because of, and again, it could be a little bit sooner, but I'm giving myself at least close to 5 years, is because there are some other things I'm trying to do, like driver's license, get myself a car, and stuff like that. Those things I'm still trying to do. That technically, yes, I should technically wait, and I could also wait until, wait until I move to Japan to get a driver's license and a car. But at the same time, if I'm going to be planning on moving to Japan, I would need to pretty much not really think about car and license. I should be thinking about saving my money, kind of thing. And some other things. So, but again, like I said, I'll keep you guys updated, and pretty much my next video, if I was to do one on the system, I don't really know what it would be under. It could just be a campaign game, but like I said, there's a very high chance that who knows when the next video is going to be. Because really the next big thing that comes up pretty soon is June 2nd, but that's on the day of my work day. So I don't think I'm gonna stream on that day. But then the next thing is June 5th, and that's the Summer Game Fest. Again, I bet you there's gonna be a lot of YouTubers streaming that, so I'm definitely not gonna stream that. Plus, I've already know there's gonna be a lot of people streaming through for the Xbox Showcase, so I'm definitely not gonna be streaming about that. And that kind of leaves of like, okay, what else for that month of June? And so I don't really know. I really don't. Because personally, like I said, I really do need to focus on myself. Personally, like, I need to focus on, like, details of, like I said, like, my body and stuff like that, like my stomach, like lowering it a little bit more, like pretty much losing weight. You know, exercise more of my chest, you know, looking like a tough man. No, I'm joking. No, I'm not trying, and most people always say, like, what, you trying to get a six-pack or something? No. I'm not, I don't really care too much about six-packs and stuff like that. I just want to be, like, what I used to be like when I was younger, when I put a dedication towards exercise and stuff, and that was me, most of myself of doing was eating nothing but salad, and a lot of other healthy things, and then also, but not really a lot of like bad things. Plus the other big things that I need to do is that I need to reduce the amount of coffee I drink. Plus, or technically not really, if I just focus on actual coffee, like just black coffee, I know it's yucky. Most people will know what I'm talking about if you're a coffee drinker. But I heard that, or I read this, that coffee by itself is actually more healthier than with actual creamer, and it doesn't matter what it is. Creamer in general is not good for you. And I think personally, with myself, personally 100% with summer coming around the corner, I don't usually do ice cream anyway, so that's good for me. But my other sad issue is that I need to stay away from soda. Is my biggest one. And so if I can 100% my goal for summer right now is not drinking so much soda and not really drinking too much coffee. And then focus a little bit more towards like going for a jog and stuff like every morning. I personally feel like I can lose a lot of weight this summer. And like I said, like if I start soon, like as of tomorrow morning, I personally could 100%, you know, start feeling a lot more better about myself. And, you know, because like right now, like it's a little difficult to breathe sometimes. Like, you know, like I do have a difficulty of like breathing and talking at the same time. I really freaking suck with that. You know, that's just my personal, like my own issue. But I do also have an issue with like drinking soda when it's hot, and when it's definitely hot, you should not be drinking soda. You should be definitely drinking water and stuff like that. Like it's a crucial thing. And so that's why this summer I'm officially going to be pretty much telling myself, and I'm going to continue when every day goes by, I'm going to continue to tell myself to stop drinking soda, to stop drinking coffee, or not stop drinking coffee, but not that much. Like for me, when I was able to drink coffee, it was only on the weekends, and I only drink one cup of coffee only on the weekends, on Saturday and once on Sunday, and only one cup each day of Saturday and one on Sunday. And if it really comes down to it, I might actually do that, because I have been going through a lot of my coffee creamers and coffee, you know, like the actual coffee itself. I've been going through a lot of those, and yeah, I need to slow down a lot of stuff, and I definitely think this is the start of a brand new day, or a brand new year, and I would rather try to start this soon before it gets to the middle of the year, because we're still technically counting as the beginning of the year. So, and I think as of tomorrow, I think I'm officially going to start focusing on water exercise and eating better, and that is going to be definitely my goal. And this is this is perfect because tomorrow's Saturday, so that would also be my first day of trying this out, of only drinking coffee on Saturday and Sunday only, and only having one cup only. Is going to be my new, like, I pretty much need to make more rules for myself, because I think with less rules for myself is what caused me to like overweight and all that stuff. Because when I was younger, I had a place to, the place I was living at had rules, and with those rules, I was able to lose so much weight. I didn't really, because one of the things I had to do each and every day was exercise. No joke, every single damn day. And I was in fit. I was not six pack, but I was in fit. I was like 190, 95. And then when I left that place, no joke, I am overweight, and it took a long time for this to happen, but I need to get rid of it, and I know I can. I just didn't really have a lot of confidence in myself, and definitely with myself wanting to do something pretty huge, of like something like moving to Japan and stuff. I need to like show that I have confidence in myself to be able to take care of myself, and that's like the crucial thing, like being able to exercise, make sure to brush your teeth, make sure to take a shower, all those things. And I think the more that I focus of taking care of myself, don't worry, I take showers and I brush my teeth. Don't worry. But, there are some days that, I had a very rough day, and even though you have a rough day, it's always a good idea to take a shower and still brush your teeth. But knowing my mental brain, usually during those times, I usually shut out. Like, I don't listen to people, I just do whatever I want. And I regret it. I do. I really regret those days of that happening to me. And yeah, so my goal, like I said, those are my biggest goals for summer. And my friend goes to the gym, but I have done things that didn't have to do with the gym, and I lost so much weight without even without even going to the gym. Like 100%. It's crazy. Like, I would be eating like a good big, like a very big plate of spaghetti, and I can still lose a lot of weight. So that's why, like, I'm like looking into starting tomorrow morning. I'm gonna, maybe even drink a little cup of coffee, and this time around, I'm gonna make sure it's gonna be more or less coffee too. I usually do like a regular cup of coffee, but this time around, because I'm trying to like lose more weight than gain weight, because like right now, like or maybe I feel like for just this weekend, I'm definitely gonna eat less, but also I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna eat something healthy, like eggs, because I do have eggs in the refrigerator, so I'm gonna have eggs and water today. Starting tomorrow. It's way too late to eat something. I'll definitely drink water tonight, but yeah, no, I think, I need to focus on those eggs, because, I have so much still. Because I go to, most people know this place, because a lot of places have it, but Costco. I buy eggs there, so. But yeah, no, I think as of tomorrow, like I'll still do the coffee thing, one cup of coffee on Saturday and one cup of coffee on Sunday, but I feel like I might save that for next week, not this weekend particularly. I might just save it for next weekend. And then, yeah, so I think tomorrow what I'll do is, I feel like, to be honest, I might even go do a jog in the morning and then do the jog at nighttime, but then take showers at both times and stuff. I might even do that, because that's how much I need to exercise. Like, I need to get out more. So, but yeah, like I said, guys, I'll keep you guys updated, but now, until the next episode, Gaming Update shows up. I'm up to. I'll catch you guys in the next video or vlog video.